Prosecutors, like all litigators, want to win. But the courtroom isn't a cage fight, and low blows don't fly. The United States Supreme Court explained in the '30s conspiracy case, Berger versus United States. Berger was indicted in federal court for conspiring to make and pass counterfeit money. One of the other alleged conspirators, Katz, turned state's witness and testified as to the details of the conspiracy. In Katz's account, he and an engraver had hatched a plan to print counterfeit bills that they used to purchase rings, which they could then sell for real money. Katz claimed that Berger had expressed interest in the scheme, but didn't want to handle the counterfeit bills himself. Instead, Katz gave Berger 4 bills, and Berger immediately handed them to his associate, Jones, who then passed the counterfeit bills to unwitting tradesmen. Berger protested that Katz had framed him. At trial, Katz was the only witness who testified that Berger had handled counterfeit notes. 7 other witnesses testified that Berger was honest. The U.S. Attorney, Henry Singer, engaged in what most observers agreed was prosecutorial misconduct. He misstated facts during cross-examination and suggested that witnesses said things they had not. Singer brought up statements allegedly made out of court with no proof to support them. He insinuated that Berger was a liar and that he'd engaged in immoral behavior. Singer's closing argument was full of assertions intended to mislead the jury. The trial judge sustained some objections and instructed the jury to disregard some of Singer's statements, but allowed the trial to proceed to its conclusion. The jury convicted Berger of conspiracy. Berger appealed, arguing that Singer's persistent misconduct had destroyed his chance for a fair trial. The Second Circuit held that Singer's misconduct hadn't impaired the jury's fairness. It affirmed the conviction. The United States Supreme Court granted cert.